Hi guys, my name is Dee, and this here is little baby Amara. She is 4.5 months now, aren't you? Say hi. Anyway, what I want to talk to you today about is how one simple step can make sure or guarantee you pretty much that you open your doors in profit or open online in profit. So before I reveal what that one simple step is, I want to go through an example of what not to do. So my very first business venture was fresh out of work. I decided that I was going to leave work. I did know what I was going to do. So I basically, in the real estate field, had the idea of basically I wanted to partner with a homeowner who was selling their property. I would provide the capital to basically renovate their house, and then we would go 50-50 on whatever above what the market price of the property was when we first met. So if I made 100 grand on that property, then the homeowner would take 50,000 and I would take 50,000. Now the idea was I think it's a good idea anyway. But what I didn't take into consideration was that the market just wasn't great at the time. All the homeowners, the property market was booming and homeowners were getting way beyond their expectations in the first place. So no one really cared about renovating their properties. But anyway, lesson learned. So I spent 9 months trying to make that business work, racked up a pretty good credit card debt because I didn't have much savings when I went into it. But I think the big lesson was there that I needed to sell my idea before I actually built it and before I put money into it. So that is the number one secret to guarantee you profits. Sell your idea, sell your product, sell your service before you launch, okay? So now I'm going to go through an example of what to do. And I learned this after the first one. So another one of our business is a boutique fitness business. Now, we knew at the time that there was nothing around probably within a 30k radius like it, and the structure that we were wanting to do, no one in that industry had ever done before. So it was pretty fresh. Now, we didn't know if it was going to work. So what we did was we put up a Facebook ad. You haven't enjoyed my fingers? Put up a Facebook ad, and we decided to see what the interest was on Facebook. And within a couple of weeks, we knew that the idea was going to fly. So the next step that we did was we created a crazy launch offer, okay? And we basically knew, we did our numbers, and we knew that these were our fixed cost expenses when we opened the doors, and that was our aim, to make sure that we got over that number. And we did start our launch offer because there was no one around doing the same thing. We did have a crazy offer that 6 months later ended up being like 60 to 70% more than what we charged in the launch offer. So it was a pretty good deal. But it did create a couple of challenges, and number one challenge was that we actually opened, and when we opened, we were at capacity. We literally couldn't fit any more people through the door. Now, I think that's a pretty good problem to have, but it was still a challenge, okay? So we had to work around that. But all in all, it's okay, you can have it back. All in all, I would say make sure you have your launch offer and make sure you sell your idea before you open the doors. Do not do it. Do not learn the hard way. Okay, so if you like what I've said and you want to know basically more in depth, then please go over to lsaclass.com and I go through a 25-minute video on how to launch, scale, and automate your businesses. But for now, we're going to say bye. They're going to say